Well, welcome to Presstartoplay. Today we've got a handful of guests. I am guesting Ryan Bond.
I'm Christina. I'm Veronica, aka Harleen Quinzel.
And I'm Danny.
Today we're reviewing the game for lots of consoles and PCs called Tomb Raider.
Did him. Awesome.
The sequel, Jack Reacher.
All played by Tom.
What is that?
No, we are doing a little posthumous rating of Tomb Raider, which I guess recently was just re-released a couple months ago, again with the high-def upscale for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
If she was real. I don't even know where I am.
Is that real?
If she was real, she'd be dead.
She would be dead.
Who lives through that stabbing?
Let's just start this. The death sequences, oh my god.
She'd be dead already.
Like straight through the throat.
Oh
like
god.
Good, straight through the neck.
Yeah.
But eventually, because most people die enough, you kind of get through. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Desensitized.
Someone had to write that out. Someone had to say you're going to get impaled, or punctured, or fall, or bounce, or ragdoll down something.
Fire's going to be all around you. You're going to have a knife stab through your arm. You're still run.
In the first 10 minutes alone, in the intro sequence and everything, she should have died like 7 times.
Oh, for sure.
So now let's backpedal.
She doesn't die.
No,
I cleared that.
No.
It's a video game.
I remember watching him stream it, and I was laughing because he's like, "What? How does she not die?" Like, all the time,
Every
he's like,
5 seconds.
like just the walls cave in.
She gets crushed by rocks.
Yep.
She gets attacked by pirates. She drowns. She gets stabbed in the stomach.
Ancient samurai warriors. Spoiler.
All of it is.
All of the spoilers. Well, you see the death sequences pretty early on in the game, and you will see them. So they will be there. So this is not for the faint of heart.
No.
This is not to be played while your child is around.
Yeah.
Any of those points.
Or your lover,
if you're Ted Bundy, go ahead.
Or if you have a lover there or something, if you're married, don't just Google her when they're not.
I Google her. Type into Google.
Is that when Apple and Google get together? iGoogle.com.
Yeah.
The biggest company on
We have a patent. No one steal it.
No.
Already on.
But this was a reboot. This is a reboot of the series to kind of not only reboot but a prequel, an area that we had not seen before, an area with a young Lara Croft, who was just a recent, I think, grad school graduate, and going back. We've heard stories about what she was like when she was younger, and this was a chance to see something new. And I think that's what was the point from Ubisoft, EA, and to kind of say, like, hey, we're going to now reboot this for a new era. We had a lot of bad mishaps with, I think, the last 3 of their stories. Well, not the movies. I'm talking about Underworld, Angel of Darkness, and Legacy, and a lot of those. They weren't quite getting it right. So now we're going to get back to a little bit more of the roots. And I think they missed that part of the roots. They missed. It's called Tomb Raider.
There weren't any tombs. There was like
there are tombs, but they're side quests. They're not even required.
And then when she does go to the tomb, she's like, "Oh, I hate tombs." I'm like, "Bitch, you're a Tomb Raider." I know, like my husband Jimmy's like, "Why are you doing the TV?"
I mean,
bitch just said she hated tombs, and she's a Tomb Raider. I don't get it.
That was supposed to be the joke, though. It was supposed to be like, it
was like you were in one for less than 5 minutes. You're like, that's it, and you have to go backwards.
There's about, I can't remember the number. There's 7, 8, or 9 of them that you go through. And if you want any story, any actual world building backstory, the tombs are the only way you're going to get done. You'll get a little bit. You'll pick up here and there through some of the kind of cutscene VOs, but you're not going to get a lot. So those tombs, suddenly, if you're story driven, are going to be where you're going to go and get.
Don't you find other stuff too, though, as well? Like you knock down things. There's certain things you can find throughout the game, like collect to get stories too about like the people you were with.
They're
little things.
But it takes a very big back seat to the rest of the game. I feel.
I did do that though. I collected everything.
You're a collector. You go for the trophies. You go for the achievements.
Probably really have a place for that.
They do. It's in the new DSM.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
But I think that's become a trend of games today, where whether it's the narrators or even just the bad shills of a character that's going to give the voiceover, forcing you to read so much. And especially now the screens really struggle on consoles.
It's so tiny.
On consoles.
My TV's so big. I have an HDMI port. Why is it my?
And you can play these things on some of the portables, right? You can play this on like the Vita.
And not Tomb Raider, not yet.
Not Tomb Raider? Okay.
But there's some other things. It's like, why are you opening up a note and why is it so microscopic? Like it's supposed to be on my lap. Like it's a TV. Why isn't it zoomed in?
You have to like
it's
look up to your TV.
It's 2014.
All that aside,
I know. I just want
the gameplay is awesome. The gameplay, like if you want to run out there and be Katniss Everdeen, for a new audience, this is it.
I shot deer in the head with arrows for like at least an hour.
And that level of the breaking that breaking of like, you know what, she's not going to pick up a bow and be Rambo within about an hour of gameplay, but we don't care. Like that's the point. Going like
set it on fire.
Well, that's the disassociation you mean. The graphics are so realistic, so you start to think realistic, and you go, she can pick up a bow and do that. Whereas like in a Zelda game, you're like, oh, Link just picked up a bow, he's good with it.
Whatever. Fire. Who knows how we got that? Big deal. We got the moon.
Yeah. So that was great. Like I stuck with the bow most of the time in the gameplay. As much as like if I had to resort to a gun, I was like, I did bad.
Yeah.
You know? And it's not really a full stealth game, but it definitely says try to like plan in your
to distract the enemies in order to attack them one by one. I mean, I was talking to Christina. I was like, originally I was wondering whether should I play Tomb Raider or Bioshock. Tomb Raider, and she was like, Tomb Raider, the girls are hot.
I would have said Bioshock. We were talking about bows here.
What's that?
Bioshock.
Oh, I was getting into the bows.
I mean, Elizabeth's pretty hot too. Let's be fair.
Yeah, duh.
I'm pretty sure she texted Brian and I did say, he said, the story more for Bioshock. But I said, well, Tomb Raider, because she's fucking hot. Like, I didn't care about the story.
Reason to play video games.
That's the reason. No, I'm not.
I mean, that's a separate cast. I mean, it's an interesting question. Like, do you play as a boy or a girl when you play?
I play as a girl.
You play as a girl? You play as a...
I play as a boy.
Play as a girl. I play as a girl too. Well, if I'm going to spend like 100 hours with this character, not just this one, but like
to discover the other side of myself.
There was an article actually online, sidetracking from Tomb Raider, that was about that actually. What gender do you play? And most men do play females.
I would question that article.
Okay.
I think more like guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I play as girls because I get a lady boner whenever I see like a hot chick kicking ass. You know what I mean?
And if you play a game that has you as a girl, like you don't get a lot of opportunities to play a girl in a game.
That's true too.
So the second it's an opportunity, you're gonna be like, I'm on that.
Bitch, I'm a girl this time.
I would be in Laura Croft if she was here.
She wouldn't be in the video. She'd be off.
5 seconds.
I got both like the PS3 and the PS4. The only difference really is like Anthony was saying, her boobs jiggle a little bit more. They actually made her appearance look more like realistic.
Well, how many years
years
did it take for her to get to the cone boobs, the curved boobs? Was that 16 years? Right?
Yeah, it was I played it on PC.
Implants.
I played it on PC originally. It was beautiful. So
maybe it's more like PC graphics on my PS4.
I think it's really what it is. You're getting to the PC graphics. You might get a little bit more physics that have been added in the newer version. That's totally fine. But it was beautiful on the PC. It played seamlessly. I know people had bugs. I didn't hit a single bug through any of the gameplay mechanic. So I heard there was some of the earlier rounds and maybe it patched.
Multiplayer sucked.
Well, I don't play Tomb Raider for a back. I mean,
no, I tried it.
It breaks the idea.
You turn into multiple Lara Crofts. Like I never even played it.
Did you ever play? Well, do you have a PS3, right? Uncharted.
Sure.
Okay, that's what this was like online. It was garbage.
Okay.
So and that one was garbage online too. I don't understand why you make these little multiplayer quests for there's no one that's gonna play that game for
that is a separate long conversation.
I know, but I just want to say that part is garbage. Like if you're gonna buy
this link below for that argument. I'm sure someone will edit it somewhere. Just because we don't care anymore.
We'll be searching for days.
No, I just want to say that part was stupid. Like they could have just put other stuff in the game, like longer tombs, and not put multiplayer. You didn't even have to put that in there. That was such a waste.
Yeah, I mean, I think going back to because I played the original on PlayStation, I loved the puzzle solving. I loved that aspect. The getting run down by tigers was like a big deal.
Yeah.
All the gameplay mechanics in here, solid gameplay, solid on. I felt it was tight. It was moving. The music was good. The moments are gripping.
Yeah.
They're all there. She gets a little shit beat out of her. And every now and again, you're all like, how do you like get up and keep going?
She could sleep.
She's the Robert Langdon of the Da Vinci Code. Like that guy has so much happen to him within about 12 hours, but he just keeps going. I'm super excited for whenever they announce the sequel to this. This game was so much fun. I'm tired. Stop with the replaying stuff. They said no single player DLC, so that was unfortunate when the game was single player. They got maybe one multiplayer thing, but
yeah, that does not. I don't need that. That's stupid.
No. I mean, it is a single player game.
Yeah.
You know, and now you can get into some stuff of like she goes in as a college grad. Comes out. Sequel's great. Looking forward to that. The sequel was great.
He's from the future, everyone.
Already played it.
Future.
I've heard nothing announced by Square Enix yet, so I'm looking forward to hearing what they're going to come out with next. Hopefully they're going to ditch the multiplayer and realize that your single player games do not need this.
Yeah.
And it is a rare day. Mass Effect 3 did okay with their multiplayer.
Yeah.
But it is a rare day to kind of flip your single players.
That much. I don't think those. I guess.
The flash of the plan. You play at the time of the moment, and then you go away. It's not going to be your last thing.
I want it to be like a Halo, and that's the problem.
It's not going to be a Halo. It's not going to be a Battlefield. It's not going to be a Call of Duty. It's not going to be Grand Theft Auto 5.
Play it for the
And even Grand Theft Auto 4 online was like, ugh, but Grand Theft Auto 5 online is like, whoa.
Whoa!
But there's only so much time you have.
You can't see it, but you get a little excited. You can't see the camera, but we see it. No, I mean, as far as like Tomb Raider is concerned, though, I mean, speaking from someone who knows non-gamers and gamers, like I thought that the fact that it's so story-driven, it will bring people in who are hardcore gamers because there's so many achievements you can unlock and so many, things that you can go into. And then non-gamers, it's like, oh my god, it's like a movie, god, I'm into it.
But I think that's a great point. If you're saying that they were trying to bring in non-gamers, or at least early gamers, or new people to the franchise, I do think the brutality, at least through the death scenes, and some of what she goes through, is a little off-putting to someone who's not learned the language of gaming. To say like, oh...
But then don't you think that people are desensitized with all the movies?
I don't. Actually, not in this game. This game brings a couple of moments.
There are a few times they're like, yeah, I'm in your throat.
I can't even lie if someone cuts their finger from a paper cut, okay? So the fact that I'm playing this game,
let's go over the fact that there's a difference between real life and video games.
Yeah.
Even people who don't play, there's a difference between real life.
You just broke his heart. He didn't know that. You just...
Leveling up for life.
We'll have a segment about this later.
Alright, so he's got to go to rehab now. This is all real, so...
Rehab will include the cat.
We think you should buy Tomb Raider if you haven't yet.
If you haven't, it was like $5 on a Steam sale or something the other day. Like, it's out there for $5, and I think about 15 to 20 hours full gameplay. If you got to go through and slink your way.
Everything.
Well, not everything. If you go through with the bow and take your time, it's about a 15 to 20 hours.
Collect everything.
As soon as you decide to upgrade to the RPG and the machine gun, then you're plowed through in about 10.
Well, no, I messaged Christina because I started playing it. I was completely drunk when I started. And I'm like, this game is awesome. And then like 2 days later, I was like, Christina, I don't remember anything. I need to restart this game. I'm like, there's so much story in it. I'm like, how the fuck did I get here? And then I'm replaying it. And I text her, like, how did I do this when I was drunk? God, I'm amazing! Because I'm playing this, like, I have no idea how I got that puzzle.
Katniss Everdeen.
Woo-hoo! Yeah, go buy it.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Thank you for watching.
Go see Days of Future Past.
Nothing new with that game. Anyways, go on.
I was just going to say thank you for watching your Tomb Raider video review. We hope you enjoyed.
And I love you.
And not that too.
Yeah.
That one.
Right. You, right there.
Not you. No.
Now